Hi everyone, it is Atia here at Booking It with Atia, and today we're getting into my 10 before the end, the 10 books that I want to make great strides to read before the end of 2025, or at least have them started and close to completion. My goal for December is to focus on the very beautiful, gorgeous special edition books that I have gotten from Satisfiction. And that is what this entire list is comprised of. It is 10 special editions from Satisfiction that I want to prioritize and get to. These are fantasy books that I've been so excited about. I was excited about them when they were announced as like the book that was going to have the special edition. I was excited when they came in the box. And then I put them on the shelf with, their sprayed edges facing outward and they look so beautiful and so pretty. And then I routinely forget about them. So that's what we're going to focus on. Before we get started though, I do want to say if you want to further support the channel, you can become a Patreon member or a community member. You get some little extra perks and just helps me keep creating content and keep creating a sustainable-esque lifestyle, if you will. And that's always, linked down below. So we're actually going to start off with a book that I already finished in the month of December because I'm not filming this before December, of course. And that is Celestial Bodies, The Sun Serpent's Daughter by R.A. Moreau. I guess because they're all special editions, I have to show you just how absolutely gorgeous they are. Like what? Ugh, so just I love them. I love them so much. And I end up giving this one 3.75 stars. I will be continuing in the series, but you're not here for a wrap up. You're here to know what these books are about. So it says, in the world of Celestia, the princesses of House Sun are not known by name or face. They are known only as Vipers, 9 deadly assassins who serve the serpent, ruler of Solaria. Celeste is the last Viper to be dispatched, and her mission is critical. Infiltrate the Lunar Kingdom and eliminate the Demon Prince. Simple, right? Except Apollo Alcinine is unlike any target she's faced before. And so this is very much a romantasy. The cover is gorgeous as well. And I'm glad that I finally got to it. It was a very quick read and I enjoyed it. I will definitely be continuing on in the series. Now on to books that I have not started. Some of them have been prepped for reading. I do know that this is going to be the next one that I pick up, and that is Wild Blood by Lauren Blackwood. I don't know what this is about, but we have these gorgeous dark green edges, and I'm pretty sure the inside is just very not basic, but not as, oh, never mind. I said that and then I'm incorrect. But this is an older Satisfiction title. 18-year-old Victoria is a wild blood. Since she was kidnapped at the age of 6, Victoria has been forced to use her magic to guide and protect travelers in a Jamaican jungle teeming with ghostly monsters. Her magic is the most powerful of anyone on the team, making her the perfect choice to protect a valuable new client. Laertes Thorne, a renowned gold miner. Thorne is everything Victoria isn't: confident, kind, and so handsome he leaves her speechless. And when he entrusts his safety to her, kindness turns to love. But the jungle is treacherous, and while facing hypnosis, river spirits, soul-devouring women who shed their skin like snakes, an ex out for revenge, and a young man she is falling in love with, Victoria must find the strength to defeat the demons of this dangerous land and discover where she truly belongs. And that is Wild Blood by Lauren Blackwood. Next up, we have May a Divine Awaken by Michael Tinsley. Another gorgeous cover. And then the edges. Oh, look at that. And then under the dust jacket, just gorgeous and beautiful. On the lost continent of Pyrus, 8 lands are controlled by divines, powerful beings with abilities to manipulate metals. Why is this so dark? Ooh. There we go, make it a little bit brighter. Harness the wind and turn flesh to ash. Since their inception, divines have been responsible for protecting 8 sacred keys. Keys that, if combined, will unseal a forbidden relic of omnipotent power known as the Book of Pure. Desperate to claim the book's power, the king of Ifa devises a sinister plan to eliminate the divines and obtain the 8 keys. Caught in the middle is Marcus Azure, the young Ifa soldier born with blemished skin marks that leave him ostracized by his people. When assassins attack his village, Marcus vows to prove himself by destroying those responsible. Seeking revenge, Marcus encounters Sinclair Bonet, a disgraced queen who reveals to him that his skin blemishes are a sign of great potential. She offers to awaken Marcus's power, but doing so comes at a grave consequence that will force Marcus to decide whether to betray his people or advance his king's mission. Unfortunately, the final decision may not rest in his hands. And that is, may a divine awaken. Then we have Living Legend by, or Ali Shante. Oh, this cover is just, like, everything about this book is absolutely stunning. It's just so pretty and pink. Oh. It's also quite thick. She's been called from her place in the darkness to aid the side of good in the last place she wants to be. Danny, groomed by Lilith herself, has long been spreading horror in the murk of purgatory. She never asks to be summoned to heaven's gates and never expected to be charged with the stubbornly attractive angel Nicholas as her partner. Though with a face like his to look at, Danny isn't about to complain. The lines between good and evil are shifting. Danny discovers that, lurking in her familiar darkness, are secrets she would never have guessed at and doesn't understand. Now she must ask herself, who is a demon supposed to trust? He'll have to join forces with the last entity he expected, but sometimes true loyalty lies in the most unexpected places. Nicholas is a sentry angel yet to see actual combat, so it comes at a surprise when he's summoned by the highest angelic executive. The bigger shock is being forced to rally together with an alluring demon he can't get out of his head. But as allegiances are tested, Nicholas discovers a lot is hiding between the boundaries of good and evil. Side by side, Nicholas and Danny must fight the unknown in whatever form it takes. And that is Living Legend. Next up, we have Zara, which is the first book in the Guardians of Dawn series by S.J. Jones. The nice sprayed edges. I don't think, is there anything in the inside? Or on, oh, look at that, never mind. Magic flickers, love flames, chaos reigns. They say that when the world is out of balance, the Guardians of Dawn are reborn. Jin Zara's life was already full with appeasing her stepmother's cruel whims, looking after her blind younger sister, and keeping her magic secret from those who would kill her for it. But when a mysterious plague starts transforming magicians into monsters, Zara joins a secret magical liberation society called the Guardians of Dawn, and her life becomes entwined with an easily flustered young man named Han, who has secrets of his own. Magicians go missing, abominations emerge, and Zara's powers are growing beyond her control. A demon has awoken in the morning realms, and Zara must find the elemental warrior within before the balance between order and chaos is lost forever. Guardian of Fire, there you are. Filled with adventure, romance, and a delightful cast of characters, Guardians of Dawn Zara is the start of a richly imagined fantasy series that will leave you breathless for more. And I'm super excited to get to this one and hopefully really enjoy it because I have the next 2 books in the series, and like, isn't that just great when you already have them? Halfway through, and the next one is Somadina by Okweke Emezi. Look at that. So Medina and her twin brother Jayake are practically the same person. They finish each other's sentences and make each other whole. When the twins come of age, their magical gifts begin to develop, but while Jaike's powers enchant, Somedina's cause fear to ripple through her town. Always an outsider, Somedina now faces blatant and dangerous hostility. And things go from bad to worse when her brother, the one person she trusted, vanishes. So Medina knows that no matter the dangers, she must track him down, even if it means entering the sacred forest, even if it means grueling otherworldly travel she may not survive, even if it means finding the hidden places where those closest to the spirit world don't dare to go. Does So Medina have the strength within her body and her soul for the trying journey ahead? National Book Award finalist Akwaeke Emezi masterfully weaves a tale of identity, family, and the power of the past in a world where the extraordinary is ordinary. And that is So Medina. I have read their other young adults, Pet and Bitter. Highly recommend. So I'm excited to see what they do with the more, well, I guess those had like a slight fantasy element, but this seems to be more fantasy than Pet and Bitter. Next up, we have a romantasy, and that is Obsidian Feathers, a Latina dark fantasy romance by In Saceres. Again, another one, that nice orange that pairs so well with the front. Some desires refuse to be denied. Angie. My life has become anything but my own. The shiny rock, the sensible fiance, and a forced vacation to El Salvador, courtesy of my insufferable boss. But I play the game for the sake of my mother's aristocratic aspirations and for some peace. Little did I know El Salvador would lead me straight back to a wolfish grin, the one that has me dripping with desire and ready to leave it all and get lost in the jungle. My instincts tell me to run, and a single night's bad decision leads me to a group of cadejo filled with glittering magic, broad smiles, and a twisted secret that will unweave everything I think I know about nightmares. Sal, the girl with gold-flecked eyes, thought I was joking when I pledged myself to her in that playground, but we were bound in accordance with Totoko law, and 20 years later, my cadejo can wait no longer for the mating ceremony. It's cute that she thinks she's marrying some snotty businessman, as if I let a man so unworthy of my sockstill take her to bed every night. No, now that I have her scent again, the dance is over. Whichever direction she runs, I'll be there, whatever the cross. Obsidian Feathers is a dual POV Latina dark fantasy romance with lashings of kink, a possessive monstrous alpha hole, and a sassy body positive FMC with a fresh twist on a familiar concept of werewolves. Then we have The Follower of Flowers by Natalia Hernandez, and this is a Flowers of Prophecy novel. This is the second book, and the first one is the name of the first one. Oh no, is it not going to tell me the name of the first one? No. I think the name of the first one is The Name Bearer. I think. But I enjoyed it. It's sapphic, it's fantasy. They're also short. Like the first one is a little bit smaller than this one. I'm not going to read the synopsis because it is a sequel and I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But can we just talk about this cover? Can we please? Like, what? And then we had the gold going around. Another one that I should be able to get to in the month of December, especially between some of the longer reads. But this is Indigenous, Latina, and queer, specifically sapphic. There's like a prophecy, there's a prince who shouldn't be a prince, a lot of political machinations and maneuvering. Then we have A Song of Salvation by Alicia Dow, and this one is a YA, super, I love the pink. The pink is so pretty. Zyra is supposed to die. After all, she's a god, Indigo reborn. Indigo, whose song created the universe and unified people across galaxies to banish Asvios, the god of destruction. Although Zyra has never been able to harness Indigo's power, the Ilori Empire wants to sacrifice her in Asvio's honor. Unless she escapes and finds Wesley, the boy prophesies to help her defeat Asvios and the Ilori once and for all. Wesley didn't ask for this. He just wants to work as a smuggler so he can save enough money to explore the stars. Once he completes his biggest job yet, bringing wanted celebrity Ruben Rima to a strange planet called Earth, he'll be set for life. But when his path crosses with Zyra, he soon finds himself in the middle of an intergalactic war with more responsibility than he bargained for. Together, Zyra, Wesley, and Ruben must evade the people chasing them, find their way to Earth, and unlock Zyra's powers if they're going to have any hope of saving the universe from the forces that would see it destroyed. And that is A Song of Salvation, which, just chef's kiss. And the last book on this 10 before the end is So Let Them Burn by Camilla Cole. This is the first in a series. I don't know what the series is called, but it says a dragon took her sister, shall set the world on fire to bring her back. Period. Let's go. There is nothing that Farron won't do for her sister. Farron Vincent can channel the power of the gods. 5 years ago, she used her divine magic to liberate her island from its enemies, the dragon-riding Langlish Empire. But now, at 17, Farron is all powered up with no wars to fight. She's a legend to her people and a nuisance to her neighbors. When she's forced to attend an international peace summit, Farron expects that she will perform tricks like a trained pet and then go home. She doesn't expect her older sister, Alara, forming an unprecedented bond with an enemy dragon, or the gods claiming that the only way to break this bond is to kill her sister. As Farron's desperation to find another solution takes her down a dark path, and Alara discovers the shocking secrets at the heart of the Langlish Empire, each must make difficult choices that will shape the other's lives, as well as the fate of their world. I have not read the synopsis of this in a very long time, if I ever read it. Just like, look at that. So I did not expect all of that, but ooh, there's a dragon on the spine. But yeah, that is it. Those are the 10 books that I want to read before the end of 2025 as we head into 2026. Thank you so much for watching. If you like to support my channel even more, you become a Patreon member or a channel member. All of my socials are linked down below. If you want to get yourself some merch, sweatshirts, mugs, totes, hats, things like that, make sure to check out my bonfire as well as my Etsy shop to get yourself some bookmarks. Make sure to favorite the shop as well because we do have stickers coming in 2026. And I will see you somewhere on the internet. Bye.
Weakness showing. I ain't living for the moment. I see what's mine and I want it. Hungry like a Pac-Man. I'm Bruce Wayne and Batman. I'm Naruto with a Hanzo. Got a sharp mind like I'm Einstein. Plus I'm copywriting, so it's all mine. Check it for me.